In my pitch video, I explained the history of Super Smash Bros. And how it has evolved over the past 21 years. I placed emphasis on the competitive side of these games and how I plan to conduct an in-depth analysis of how this culture has changed and adapted using a media archaeology approach. I made reference to 4 of the 5 games released throughout the game's history. These games include Super Smash Bros. 64, Super Smash Bros. Melee, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and finally Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I plan to write a blog for each game explaining the ins and outs of the competitive culture relating to said game. In this beta video, I will be presenting some of my results, but also discussing feedback loops and how they have come into play with the production of my digital artifact. I will also mention what has worked and what hasn't worked as of yet. So without wasting more time, let's jump in. When starting my digital artifact, I had trouble getting my feet off the ground. I wasn't entirely sure how I would present my research in an enjoyable and engaging way. I thought about recording some of my own gameplay and presenting that with commentary. This idea seemed really enjoyable, but with the time and tech available to me, I decided this would be too difficult to pull off. Screen recording gameplay on my Nintendo Switch may be easy, but to pull this off on a console as old as the Nintendo 64, well, I didn't really know where to start. So I landed on blogs. Blogging to me has always been the perfect fail-safe way of presenting research, with the ability to include links and other external material, such as embedded videos and pictures. Blogging was the obvious way to go forward. My first blog was titled Super Smash Bros. 64 Blog. Creative, I know. The blog was about 1,000 words long and focused on the first game of the Smash series. This seemed extensive, but I have had plenty of experience with this game through my life, so it felt necessary. 1,000 words will be the maximum cap for the word count in my blogs. I want people to be engaged with these posts, not feel like they're reading an essay. I installed plenty of links to videos and wikis, and added photos from the internet. I also used Adobe Illustrator to put together some simple collages to better demonstrate my research. The blog is broken down into 2 parts. Firstly, I provided research into the competitive culture and a brief history, and secondly, a reflection of my own experience within the game. This meant that I could compare the two, making my own judgments on the game and how it works. I played the game itself for a couple of hours every few days to refresh my memory and get a good understanding of the mechanics. I did not use a field journal, however, when playing this game, and moving forward this will change. When publishing my blog, I faced the problem of audience engagement. It's important that users engage with my posts so I can learn and adapt. Reddit was the perfect place to post my first blog. Reddit is a semi-anonymous website where users can go to focus on specific cultures and groups. For me and my digital artifact, this was the subreddit r/smashbros. I've been visiting this subreddit for at least an hour a week and monitoring what is popular within the group and what is not. I'm new to Reddit, so I also spent some time observing how the website works and how people respond to content. I posted my first blog, and within 24 hours it had 6 upvotes. This earned me 6 karmas, which is a scoring system for successfully engaging posts on Reddit. I have to say, it felt good that 6 strangers from around the world may have taken time from their day to read my blog. Feedback is crucial to the curation and development of my digital artifact, so moving forward I must find a way to encourage audience engagement. One user commented on my blog post, giving an incredibly detailed response and giving plenty of his own insight on the topic. This is perfect, and I want to make sure I see this continue with my future blogs. I replied to the user, telling him that his feedback was much appreciated, and if he wanted to be a part of my next blog, then we could get in contact. This is a great example of a feedback loop, where the audience responds and my digital artifact is then improved. I also posted a question on Reddit calling out the competitive community. I asked if anyone would be interested in first-hand interviews to include in my next blog post. The same process occurred. 2 users reached out to me offering some help for my next blog. They stated that they had both been to Smash tournaments over the years, so they will have first-hand knowledge of these events, which is great. This project is still in its earlier days, and I have a lot of research to conduct, both passively and participatory. However, I have enjoyed critically studying this series, and moving forward, I will be making changes. The biggest change will be the beginning of an active field journal so I can present my findings firsthand. Stay tuned.